It's just a bibliotech west. What happened to the payphones? Those people that hate me destroy them decades ago, hoping to make me codependent on them. They're disgusting, so I'm seeking the death penalty for them. What else? What else? What else? Have you seen the state of the planet? That could be a functioning phone. Whenever it gets repaired, people destroy it. Now with the government giving away even free phones sometimes, some people may consider those obsolete. But back in the day when they first were installed, people would just destroy them and break them. I witnessed that when I was growing up. What else? 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 People don't ask for help. I have so many wins in the past week that I posted on Facebook.com/AirBuscar. Oh. Thanks for fun. What else? What else? Just created a historical record of people printing. Forget to the rich, to us wealthy, it's like as long as we're secure, we have a clean environment, it can be purchased or rented. One is happy couple. Did you see that video that I also posted on Instagram? Hopefully her life is just as joyous. Or maybe that's what she's trying to find and portray, where she doesn't give a fuck of what it is to live alone, dancing, creating, enjoy other people's work. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Let's get through money. I'm gonna be able to. So David Ledesma tried to take someone hostage in Las Filipinas and said, we can move to the west side in San Antonio. Which west side? There's more than one. There's downtown west side, and then there's the west side. In general, we can get a low rider. And the girl's dad, I don't need my money anymore. I don't need more Bugattis. I'm just gonna get one low rider stick to it with God, which should be my entire lifespan. And there she goes, being gullible. Oh, because this guy is absent. His abs, pero ese cerebro no sirve para nada. And then they get here and she's like, what do you mean the alternative is a beat up car? I had a Bugatti every time that I needed one with my dad. And it's like, oh, say, muy chongo, people are going to notice her, what to do. A Kia is just fine. A Kia's fine, girl. A Kia's fine. And he has her hostage, her driving her Kia. No, Kia! Well, her daddy paid for everything. It's like, yay. One less person on Tinder stealing what I want. What else we learned? It was for real. They're layers into it. That sucks to have real lives. They think they're geniuses. Because they stay for longer. If I spill water in the concrete, it'll get wet and or evaporate. But I'm not gonna be spill water in the concrete right now. So they're like, do you know that if Sierra loses money, she can't buy food? You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Suárez. You can decapitate Claudia Gabriela Martínez Urias. ¿De dónde salió tanta gente loca, asquerosa, puerca, mierda? You can decapitate Joana Vargas. They thought that now this is when we would make love because I don't have electricity in my apartment. They're wishful thinkers. They're disgusting. So people think, that was like last year when you were at homeless shelter. That was when you got your apartment. Porque me estaban poor. All 13 of them. María Celeste Raras y las primas. Jorge Ramos y los primos. Infiltrate the sex trafficking rings that my siblings have, that Jimmy Jandalita Suarez has, that Andrew Suarez has. Trying to gauge what it is and how fun it is part of the job. And trying to get people out if they want to get out. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know what I was saying about. Ew. So they state the obvious. They're disgusting. They're so gross. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Suárez. What are you waiting for? You can decapitate. And that's why one attends any Golden concert according to their stupidity. What is she trying to say with this picture? They think they're art critics while stealing from one and being a hoe asquerosidad. So they're like, look beyond the picture. They can't be doing that if they're hoes, rapists, murderers, and thieves and acquiring sex slaves through the process. They're disgusting. They think that being rich is criticizing everything. No me gusta esa lámpara. No me gusta ese árbol. Ese árbol yo lo pondré aquí. There, gané. I am who mandates everything. No me gusta ese color de pintura, este techo no me gusta. No me gusta este palo. No me gusta este bus stop. They're an art critic and they're rich. Este carro no me gusta. Uy, mira que trae feo, esa señora. Pero que sí, ya tan fea. Ew. What else? When does the bus get here? I want Taco Bell like this. Give me money today. Or ice cream. There's an ice cream place. In the meantime, ahora mismo, Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo está ahí en ese apartamento donde has air conditioner sticking out porque she has a hostage. Con Albert Suárez. All these steal my money, get in the way of my receiving. I'm getting my bus pass ready because earlier it took a while. Those talks a lot of it. Anyways, so right now, Arlene Lorenzo is on her way to Colombia with the money that they steal. What she wants me to remember her though by name. You can decount the hours. What is the steals from me gets to go over some money? Stays in my homes without my permission. Gives away my house. Yes, and last one important. He hires a little prostitute and then wants me to show up just for the wedding day. And then what? He's gonna kill my kid, bring me to the United States, have mistresses beat me up, take me hostage so I could have babies with David. What else? Burn me alive so I become la tipo fea. Oh, nice fruit. I seriously
Caution, ramp is moving. Precaución, rampa en movimiento. Please exit through the rear door. Favor de salir por la puerta trasera.
What else? My eyebrows are so good. What else? What snacks do they offer? I'm gonna visit this once. I should have already visited once after being bibliothèque class. So many things. I'm gonna shop at H&M today. That McDonald's even pretty sick. I just applied for a job at Taker Visual Arts and for a job with Bad Bunny and with Adidas in Puerto Rico. What else? How much does one need to pay? Go to shop at Dollar. A Family Dollar. What else? I didn't understand. What else? Summer's gone. Maybe we'll need to get there. What else? I'm an egg and potato. From Taco Palenka today. And fries from them. And more. Ese Antonio Capuzano, tipo, el nombre del verdadero Gerardo Santos. He's going quite over right. I don't want him in my. Anyways, dude, and the ladies acquired us tickets to like take a hostage, yeah. And it introduces her to us, the wife. Yeah. I just say they're going to Hyatt today. And shop at H&M tomorrow. So watch TV so that. What else? It's down here. There's not at the grocery store.
Older adults and persons with a disability who require special accommodations may exit mayor. Los adultos mayores y las personas con una
So the
discapacidad
stalkers are angry at me because I didn't show when I was at a farmer's market or my nightstand. I don't come to them talking to them even for them to tell me. Y ellos reclaman todavía. Dan un asco. One knows that they're dangerous. They steal from one, they rape, they get in the one way of one receiving money. They drug one and have people rape one, and then they're after raping one's children at the time were unborn. So they're like, when you're on social media, we want to see your nightstand look. And when you take yourself to the farmer's market, and or the library, like bars and hospitals, you get them. What else? I did visit some public libraries sometimes. Anyways, how many trips did Edgar miss to Milan because he had to babysit me due to my amnesia that those people that steal from me cost? You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. So he was trying to invade his privacy by trying to find out yo que quiero here when he could be in Milan ahora mismo with that person catching up, no, not even the moment. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. She's a snoopper, stalker, down in school. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate Albert Suarez. You can decapitate Eugene Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate Albert Suarez. You can decapitate Maria Victoria Gonzalez. You can decapitate Alex Suarez. You can decapitate Elan también. Copies and let's steal from me, stay in my homes without my permission, and steal my vehicles and get into my mercy. And that Big Mac sauce is so good. What else? What else? It's actually a Japanese box that I'm sure. It possibly stays like very much hot. Anyways, what a statement. I'm just gonna try to one night. Had to have a blood transfusion in 2016. Whatever. I'm like, can you bring me food? I'm like, why did he bring me water burger without even asking me? Like, how he was going to do? It was the closest fast food on the way from Culver's to Babsy mostly. Ish. Some people call vaginas a burger due to the big boobs.
Oh my God, you really gotta stop doing that, lady. That's the third time you did that.
Wow. Else.
Pay attention or like, I don't know. You got her running to the bus and all that. Pay attention, she'll do all that.
It was good for myself to do away from my actual schedule today. I live in dirt. I could have been a first watch today, eating breakfast. Those people would see him on camera. That's my husband. El fraile en el video. Son cueros, son mierda. And then they show pictures of cómo se lo mamaron ayer. They're disgusting. Basura. Thank you. What else? I want to shop at Sally Beauty Supply. I want ribbon and hair clips. I want fries from Bill Miller. I need shoes. I need what else? And a home for myself and Jaden can. What else? Anyways, I did, and I have two beautiful children with Nick and Jessica. Like I had planned to since I was like 2 years old. And I didn't run away with the next guy. Like, oh, he's so much younger than me. So much never. Oh, yeah. Look at this new outlook of life. This new outlook of life. He buys me all the Michael Kors. Anyways, you can decapitate Michael Norman that raped me in 2016. You can decapitate Jorge Habides that raped me in 2016. They're after my vagina pictures. Ew, they want to die next to me to steal my money. I mean, the other way around. They want me to die next to them to steal my money. What? What else? I miss putting gas in my vehicle, HED. What else? I'm bored. What else? I'm heading over to Boston Library, charging my phone there, my laptop. I don't have any money. My electricity bill is past due. So I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my money, everyone that stays in my home. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals my vehicle. Seeking the death penalty for everyone that gets in the way of receiving money. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that has caused Jaden and Kalani to be separated from me. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's caused my health to decline in the past 15 years. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's caused my forced therapy. What else? I'm more. Shit is so good. What else? I'm bored. In the meantime, you can decapitate Igor Munoz Carrero. Steals from me, steals from Jaden, steals from Kelan. He's so busy with the illegal prostitutes that he can't do accounting of how much money he owes me. And how much money he owes Jaden. And or how much he owes Kehlani. Or he went to a lawyer, deposited the money for Jaden and Kehlani, and didn't tell Jaden and Kehlani about the money. Like if their mother's gonna die, they don't need money. What else? It's all those Milan trips that he missed out. He agreed to be monogamous, open relationship with me for if we literally found people. Well, out and about, or through social media, or Tinder, or that threesome app. Pero deep down inside, he may be angry that I'm a victim of theft, and he may have had to sacrifice them to babysit me so that he and I could have babies. Like I would have left immediately. I didn't remember when I had babies with him that he was that guy that decades before. He and I had made a commitment to have babies, and they don't bring it up so that then they can laugh at those people are rape one. Like, dude, I never brought you up because you never remember you. What else? What else? I'm bored. Oh no, I just screamed from HEB. I can't afford it at the moment. So I'm just trying to hoard all the food para decirle a la gente todavía, mira qué flaco estoy, tengo un self-control. Mira toda la comida que hay ahí y yo todavía estoy flaca. He sells drugs, no? So that's his intro. And people say, well, how do you do? Are you vegan? And you may be like, I'm a vegan with a little bit of drugs. And carnivorous sometimes. So that makes people nervous. And they're like, give me the drugs. What a promo, gente. What a promo. What? Cannibal. I mean, cannibal. Not just cannibal. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. There's some people that are like, girl, you stop being appetizing the time that you got a blood transfusion and you're alright. To those people that are good. Or maybe not, because then they're like, well, what does that say? I'm bored. I am bored. Who's 15 minutes away? Who's 15 minutes away? They thought that cuando me recuerdo de Yandel, we don't share a brain, we won't ever share a brain. So they thought that when I would remember Yandel, that I would let them rape me, or that I would succumb to selling drugs. They're like, wait until she remembers something. Wait until she remembers. Alex, wait until she remembers Yandel. You can decapitate a Suarez that rapes him. Then Malabe thinking that I'm so in love with him that I can't live without him. For her to laugh. That she steals my home so he owes money and gets in the way of me receiving money. Es cuero satisfy es más vergüenza. What else? What else? Don't asco. Gene Jandari just tried to kill me to live with Gloria Nirsa para darse like a status update de que ella no es hija de Ana Elba Suárez by trying to kill a person and killing Gloria Nirsa. Don't ask. What? What else? What else? She's so embarrassing. Who says that Ana Elba didn't learn it from Gene Jandaliris? Ew, 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 ew. Dame más. You can decapitate Gene Jandaliris Alonso Suarez. She's disgusting. She stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of receiving money. steals my money, rapes my crushes, then wants to do a lelo lelo, showing me literally las guaretas abiertas, y videos y fotos de cómo ella viola a mis crushes. What else? What else? What else? What else? Esa tipa es cuero mierda basura. Just because we're Facebook friends doesn't mean that we're friends. What else? What else? What else? I'm networking with people who would like to give me money. I need an interior designer. What else is what a lot of my posts look like? For real, people could have gifted me money. It's like, does she need an interior designer? Is this architect that someone could have gifted me money in 2017 for an interior designer and a home with the rest of the package. What? For real, I'm like, I'm gonna see if someone gives me money for interiors. What else? What else? I'm bored. Again, there's Javier. Two buses in a row. What else? What else? I'm so bored. I'm so. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So, what else? What was I saying? Oh, that. Married to a girl, so emotionally very healthy. You can give me money if you want to. Because this marriage was not meant to happen this way. It wasn't meant to live with him. My home for some reason. My vehicles, my money. So you can decapitate everyone that steals my money, my homes, my vehicles, and get to know every single one. What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's gifting me money today? I'm gonna eat at dough next week. What else? What else? What else? Who's gifting me money today? What else? It's not order. Oh, this is. Nothing busy. El Gini ya no le quiere cobrar, pues que ya juntó a Albert Suárez y él le pagó ilegalmente por calentarlo porque no estoy de acuerdo. So it never ends with them. They're always disgusting. They only prostitute themselves and they're gonna cry from the person that they think they hurt. What? Anytime does this go to girlfriend? plus one. Oh, for the extort money out of people. And she knows how to curate people to rape. Get that in. She wants to traffic me into poverty to mock me that I don't have food. Just try to do that. They're gonna witness and then and so that she can see and then rape me just because she missed out on it when she wasn't born just yet. And Andrew says, I'll facilitate that for you, honey. If that's what you need to suck my dick next week, I'll make sure that you see it with Arlene. Because you weren't born around when that happened. Andrew who is the tipo un cuero, una mierda, una basura, una asquerosidad. Ew, he's a terrorist. It's so hot here. You can decapitate la basura mierda esa Anthony Capisano is trying to kill me so that Madeline Acevedo inherits my world. What? Even the illegal prostitute said that my shoulder I get to rape her with nothing. For you to do have sex, I'm gonna see that so badly. I'll give it to me if I have to record it. I'll stay quiet and just live. Pero deja que te llame mierda. All over internet. Porque Ana Elba Suárez se ríe de ellos. Ella los viola. And then they confer, ella y las hermanas. I'm seeking the death penalty for them. Entonces, que él va a hacer Andrew, escribirle poesía a Arlene, que nos enseña que le escribe a Arlene. Like, mira lo que escribí acerca de Arlene, mis sentimientos acerca de Arlene. So they're like, how is he gonna even get her back after wasting his time with us? They were disgusting. That was decades ago. Anyway, I applied for this, and then this is good to know. There's taxi cabs. Sometimes the hospital can even arrange that. Florida one. There's Uber rides too. I was provided with one by a hospital once too. And then you can taxi cab your way, get a friend to take you back there, a significant other, or take a bus to get your vehicle back. I'm bored. What is going on at the Tobin Center? I want Old Navy shopping for myself. Didn't money. That was so pretty in 2023. There's some pictures of me wearing it. Does it not pop up? You can decapitate Sarah Francis that wants him to kill me so that she can be a woman. They're disgusting. What else? No, let's go. You can decapite Missy Francis when she gets cancer again. It was a really cute cup. And I took pictures of it while I was at Haven for Hope. It's similar to that one. Oh, that's hilarious. I think it's that one. The middle of the wall, no, the locker. A Haven for Hope. They disappear from there. They do that sometimes. Because that's only, what is it, royal family accessible. They need it for them to provide food for us. Our money is like a shortage. What else? 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 It was so pretty. It was this one. What else? And I paid like $30 for it. Because, oh, and I wanted that dress. That's pretty. And more. FYI, Jerry Garcia with me can't afford North Shore. You can only afford a leave. He said 2016. So I'm like, how is this gonna cost me to take him on a shopping trip to only the North Shore? But I didn't have the time. I had to quit my job because these beaches had people stalking me. So I won't earn money and then I'm being people's paycheck. The cleaning lady's paycheck. Are some people laughing and like we didn't know that that's her personality? Look at right now, Andrew Suarez is with Arlene Lorenzo en el escambrón, metiéndole el pene y la vagina a Albert Suarez con dinero que me roban. What else? Oh, bibliothèque jobs. What is the technical system? I don't know. It's like being my own office. It's temporary. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? These people don't want me there because they're like, then the outrage will be, well, if we created a safe space for her to enjoy, she's working here. So that's why I get overlooked for some positions. What else? What else? What else? What else? Pero what an outrage, gente. What an outrage. Let me show you the past 3 days of my posts on Facebook. And I posted them myself while wearing a t-shirt, gosh. And shorts and shoes from Target. And I'm working on my tan. What? And right now I have you guessing if I shave my vagina. No, recently. What? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Ay, vestido, es que morning. Ay, vestido, es que morning. Isn't that Gianmarco's boyfriend? But he isn't. He's just a rapist. Porque Gianmarco's attended, what is it, a daycare. O sea, todos los amiguitos y amiguitas que Gianmarco tiene from that daycare que te le desma que se trata de violar. They fake that's my son. Yeah. What else? 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 No. I wanna. What is it? Amazon. I'll get back to that later in the shop. What else? I'm in the shop. Let's get. I'm bored. This is hilarious. I have not made one purchase of Kellogg's in a year. So is that the most that I could get them to sell? Or they're like whatever let's just sell it so these people get nervous that there's cereal. They could be losing it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I can't. I hate when this happens. Ask for reason. I don't ask for this. Anyways, so what's here? Oh, I love these. Maybe ET. Why was that? Sorry, everyone can get a blanket. What is that leg growing up? Lovely. I want to eat a stealth by myself. I'm not posting on Facebook anymore. I'm trying not to, so that I don't get blocked. What else? What else? Anyways, Gender is one, gente, Gender is one. Jennifer Mari Vasquez won the other. Didn't they like that on Facebook in 2008? I saw that picture from her profile. I'm my own best friend, so I don't talk to anyone. I think I saw Alex or maybe I've been Alvin. I'm like, oh my God, que nene tan lindo. When I'm financially stable, I look at Jaden, look at Iggy, I'm like, I'm happy and I'm gonna have another baby, so I'll just keep reading here. But one day I'm gonna take myself out and I can do just as good. I didn't like some of the males in that picture with her. She's no queen of polyamory. She's a rapist, murderer, and thief. Just because they put it on a picture doesn't mean that she can make it a reality. She's so gross. She's raped me before. I didn't remember that, but she gives me the heebie-jeebies, so I don't ever talk to her. What else? 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 Wait, what? Success. So, oh, user. Did they post to her? Dale. If Arlene's following you, y nos buscó en Facebook. Con una foto de nosotros, pero con más gente para que no lo haga obvio. A ver si me lo mama hoy. Dale. Look at that, the escort service that she provides. She's disgusting. Yo te recuerdo de él. Yo te lo posiciono. I know how to walk up to a kiosk and check out. I can get myself a man. What else? What else? I'm bored. I don't want to password it again. That is so I'm bored. Why is it on movies? What else? I miss dancing on. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This is so small. Anyways, have you ever seen tanta gente que cata que viola y siempre está buscando gente para violar the gospel? Ew, they're disgusting. In the meantime, I'm just anyways, he dreams of the day that he gets me out of my own home into a library for him to see my power again. But I do that there for all the time. What else? What else? What else? What else? Is it raining? Uf, el cambio, ¿no? Que han dado. Ahora se comportan hombres derechos, hombres casados, llevan a Ginny Gendaliris a la iglesia, le enseñan a la gente la sortija y dice, we made it official. We finally made it official with Ginny Gendaliris. Nos profesamos el amor. They have relatives that hire illegal prostitutes are so gross. And because the real deal rejects them, then they end up marrying the illegal prostitute and making it official y llorando que no quiere, pero because that was the short thing, or yo amo que carajo was I saying. Ew, 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 ew. So that's why I don't talk to them privately because they're trying to secure me a dick that I don't want, ideally, while they go on to be miserable. They want for one to sort their feelings and relationships for them. They're so gross. That's a very long process. Anyways, I want to shop today. There's one at the rim. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And more. This is so slow. I hate it. Anyways, what else have I posted in the past 3 days? Just give me to this. ¿Dónde está Santa Cruz? I missed it. I missed the morning. So it's been a good 3 news days. And plus, I'm bored. Mr. Santa Claus. Oh, no. I could be sugars today. Who's gifting me money? I shop by H&M. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Just get into this. I have work that I need to do. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Is it raining? Yeah, come on, They steal from me, they get in the way of receiving money, they cause my starvation, thinking that their vaginas and dicks will suffice. They want to rape me. Ew. They traffic slaves, they kill for vagina and dick. They're so disgusting. They're basura. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I'm bored. ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? It is raining right there. What else? What else? What else? Let's get to them today. I'm bored. I just stayed at a hotel today. I would have stayed at a hotel today. The library is open until 6. You can decapitate esta cuero asquerosa mierda que me violó decades ago. Te manto mi cabeza no es daño suaves. Thanks for the compliment and giving me your address. Yes. One learns their birthday because ella se hace pasar por mí, una cuero, una basura, una mierda. And one needs to remind her all the time, like, you have your own birthday, bruta. You have your own birthday, people say. Yeah, 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 yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? When was that? A while ago. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah. Uy, qué cosa fea. ¿Quién tiene mi Charlotte en San Juan? Esa mierda basura. Que mató a Gloria Nilsson. She steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. She rapes Richie. She rapes Jorge Avilés. She rapes a fraile. I think his name is Jaime. Este roba mi casa, mi dinero, mi vehículo. La ha violado. You're going to have a Jennifer Vasquez. Fatal relationship with William Baker. Trying to lure me into selling drugs, into puffing marijuana out of my ass. Then what's fun? Those are only telling the thing. I remember when my homie, though she stole from me, with this individual, de basura. Es una mierda, un cuero. He's a porn addict, he's a sex addict, he's a drug addict. So he's trying to kill me para darle la vida que Jennifer Marie se merece por fumar droga con él. Es un asco. Ew. 009. Oh, this is taking forever. Because I've been tired and hungry and I'm like, I feel. My current location. Ella fue y se le presentó a Edgar y a Jaden Kelani como si ella fuera la madre de Jaden Kelani on my behalf. Ella cuidó a Gloria Nilsson in Gloria Nilsson's last day. Porque they are helping him into killing me and my parents. Y él le ha prometido un mundo de castillas con el dinero que me robé a mí. Dan un asco, son mierdas, son basura. Es un asco, un cuero. People call him asco en Nueva Puerto Rico. And people call her Asca in Nueva Puerto Rico. She used to drive my BMW without my permission in 1998. Es una cuero, basura, mierda. Esa es mi propiedad. For me to sell back then or use it. What else? 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 Son brutas. Él le enseñaba hasta el title of the vehicle. And then like, aquí me monto. Ew, ew, ew. He and I painted together. And he steals my profits from those paintings. And then goes online saying that I'm a bad wife to people. Y de que literalmente cualquier basura se lo mame, es un asco, un puerco. Es un cuero asqueroso, una mierda. I don't want him near me ever. Red Legend. Oh, but she mocks my polyamor. Is that right? Is there? Oh. So él lo que quiere to count that like as a sexual encounter. He's like ding 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 ding. Now, el amor de tu vida queda fuera. Cuando te esté mamando la tota, va a pensar en Jennifer más que si no entiende. Él no entiende how to shut down his own brain, eso es bruto. Que le preguntas de Iván de no de when I was on top of him, I'm like, okay, cuando se acabó, just think about your penis. Es bruto, es una mierda, es un asco. So he's raped me and then causes my poverty because he wants to kill me. But here I am disclosing who he's raped me. And wait, and that doesn't count as a sexual encounter. Nene, tú eres bruto, eres peor que un nene chiquito. Pero he doesn't even his mother. He wants a label. I know, but I don't destroy that. Is it still? He wants a label that will say that his dad is his legitimate father and that his mother was in acuerdo for being in orgies. My siblings lo hacen ver más anormal de lo que dice la policía. And they go on to people while raping them those same words. I call the FBI when I have to say that. Entonces él, cuando yo esté de la mano de Jorge Avilés en los próximos premios Lo Nuestro, él va a estar como que, jajaja, ahora Harry te va a ver a ti con Jorge Avilés en los premios Lo Nuestro y porque yo creo que Wisin me invita a bailar y escribe una canción para mí, me invita a bailar next year. So, anyways. Ahora cuando te vean, Arlene, en los premios Lo Nuestro con Jorge Avilés, la gente también va a saber que Jorge Avilés fue violado. Es un asco. He wastes so much time, gente. He's disgusting. I could be in a tub right now, doing nothing but scratching my own titties. Él se cree que yo me estoy humillando a ella como reina. Aquí I'm bowing down pidiéndote comida. Is what he thinks he's creating. Porque, sábelo todo que tiene un college degree. Huh? Ella no es Catholic Charities que llevan regalando comida como si nada. Like, name girl. Your birthday. Or if we ever started providing something special on that day. Chick-fil-A gives out free food all the time to several organizations. What else? What else? What else? What else? Él es un cueroso, una basura. She's on a power trip. I had 4 BMWs at least when I was 1999. when I was 19 in 1999, that I didn't get to drive. Y él se cree que me va a humillar dándole mi vehículo a gente que le mama el pene. Es un asco, es una mierda, es una basura, pero people call him asco. People call her asca en Aguada, Puerto Rico. She's disgusting. Es una cuera, una mierda. I missed it, I was going. Also, to some people, one needs to do this porque él está pestering al extraer paso, dale Jaden a stranger que lo va a violar Jennifer Mari Vázquez. That's why they starve the mother. That's why they steal from one. That's why they do preamble. They thought that I was going to be talking to them privately. They're very dangerous. They're very gross. They're terrorists. They're so disgusting. Ew. So he thinks that the public's now comparing. Look at Jennifer. Be rich right there. Who his favorite game gente is apples to apples. That's one say to people. His favorite game is apples to apples. Y como él se cree que ni es mierda y es basura y no es un hombre, él viola. He finds anyone that has feelings for him, then he finds una caca como Jennifer Mari Vázquez y viola una con esa basura. And says there, I turn her into you by just giving her your property. He's embarrassing. She fakes a relationship with Liam Baker and David Ledesma just after people's news, after vagina pictures. Then they want to compare. One is the bestie. Asco. Es bruta la verdad, no es un asco, una mierda. I miss Kailani. I want to visit Jada and Kailani in Tampa next week. I want to shop at International Plaza. I'm basically with anything. I'm not going to make her my shopping buddy for him to not go down with the death penalty, for her to not get the death penalty for stealing from me. He's trying to force me to become friends with them. A Facebook friend request or acceptance doesn't mean that we're actual friends. They're basura, they're so disgusting. Ew, they're so gross. Anyways. Oh, perfect. But without a period there. What else? 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 Entonces ahora él está hoy Jennifer. Mámamelo. No que tú y Arlene se escribían por email. Arlene no tiene ni tu dirección de email. Ya descubrí una mentira de ti. Mámamelo. Eso es telenovela guay. Son asco. Son basura. Ew. It makes it look like hierarchy exists. Like I'm more Lorenzo than him. So él se comporta como una basura. Ew, he's embarrassing. Like I'm more Cartier than him. So él se comporta como una basura. Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo is my first cousin. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, she lies. Oh, she's attended your party and says her name is Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo, no? Ew. Full. Ew. And he accuses me, let me guess, of being la usurpadora. No way. Así de basura mierda son. Ew. Oh, gente tan ignorante. Ew, they're embarrassing. They're so gross. She has one of these too? Maritza Vargas Lorenzo, who may not want to vouch for me at this moment, knows that that's the signature. Porque we played with typography so much at school that she was there when I fell in love with that A. I even got. What else? 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 Ew, they steal documents. Did they ask Baker to give them any extra that they would have from me? Ew. Ew, qué asco. Ew. Ew. Meantime, it's Gina with Kimoni. Ew. Qué asco de ese tipo, qué mierda es. Ew, esa tipa una basura, no puedo. It's good to show like oh, this too. This will say hopefully they will go to. Ew. I don't sign it. Sometimes I don't feel the need to. Everybody would have gone to jail for snap fraud in the past 5 years online. If I were. What else? What else? What else? Ew, they're creepy as fuck. No, that one says it out loud to oneself. Ew. Maybe that my stomach hurts a little. that he self-identified and called the FBI and said she didn't pay her phone. She has a $30 charge on her bank account that she didn't pay for. She's a fraud. And people are like, dude, don't you steal from her? Mátate already. Estás robándole dinero a ella. Mira how transparent I am. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Oh, he even joined the Air Force para darle a Jennifer Mari Vázquez de USA account. ¿Qué? ¡Wow! Él es cuero, es un asco. Vive mordido, como si él fuera un perdedor. He's like, I joined the Air Force and I joined the Honor Guard. Akers won't ever be able to join. But he needed my permission to work in San Juan porque not everyone gets to work at the NEPS. So he's just there lambiendo ojo de que yo aprobara que él pudiera trabajar en San Juan. What else? 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 You can decapitate Jennifer Mari Vasquez that stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of receiving money, killed Gloria Mirza Acevedo Cordero by stealing from me, possibly spent during the last days of Gloria Mirza's life by her side pretending to be while I would have been able to be at a garden with Gloria Mirza looking at flowers. He wants me to kill myself. As in, mira lo que Jennifer te quitó. And he wants to show me videos and pictures of Nidia Vasquez with Jennifer Mari Vasquez at Gardens. But okay, I visited my mother up until 2019, and my mother had Trinitarias in her own home. Who said I didn't visit a garden with my mother? Bruto. All he does is create evidence that he steals from me. Es un cuero, es anormal. Es una mierda. I don't ever want him near me. He's just as deplorable as he makes himself to be. That's it. Not my kid either wants to try to make me his mother just so I cook for him. Ew. He just wants to impose. Una basura. Es una basura, for real. Wants to try to make me his mother just so that I cook for him. Ew. Son cueros, son una mierda, pendiente del día 15 y 30 de la gente para robarle dinero. Sí trabajan. This was reported a while ago, pero not today. I'm more Jennifer Mari Vasquez has so many primas for him to suck titties from and think he would never run out. I'm a bore. Ew. Ella no nació con Andrew pegada a ella. What else? Lleva violando a Jimmy por cuántos años. Ugh. Her kids are esperando la llegada de quién? That's a rape baby. Ya Adriana is a rape baby. Qué asco. Ew, qué gente puerca. Jorge y Richie hoy se están casando con ella para que ella no los mate. Possibly. Ew, there's such a waste of time too. I could be having dinner with Titty Kanani later. I'm bored. These people are such a turn off. They're so disgusting. What else? Who was this? Dan un asco, son mierda. What else? I don't know if I selected a different one. Todas las noches que pasó agarrando las nalgas en el condado. Y él se besa, gente, y él se besa. Y ella coge por el culo porque ella la me estresa, gente. Y ella me estresa hasta en la arena. El sábado sin sábana en el agua donde más él se fue con ella. Con el dinero que me roba. Son una mierda, son una basura. Is that a picture of her? By the age of what? 19, I had at least 4 BMWs that I didn't get to drive because this is escoria, mierda, basura, asquerosidad. Rapes me and gets in the way of me receiving money. Es una cuera, es una mierda. Es una mierda. What else? Yo con hambre en la universidad y ella manejando mi vehículo sin mi permiso. Y él quiere que yo llore por eso. Y él se cree que él es poderoso. Oh, mighty God. Él es un terrorista, una basura. There's a difference. He doesn't know it. So he thinks that now cuando el amor de mi vida diga que no, pero déjame tu maldito sea. El amor de mi vida diga que no, gente. Ahora de su checkout. Es porque Jennifer Marie tuvo comida durante la universidad y yo no. Yo iba en a hurry de que me preñara, se me iba a preñar para yo violarme. I don't understand that one needs food to get pregnant, but because they were trying to kill me. So mierda. So mierda, he's a nobody in my life. Es un cuero. After my generation of wealth, es un puerco, una basura. Es un fecato jodido, basura, mierda. I don't want it in my life ever. You can decapitate Jennifer Mari Vasquez. What else? What else? What else? Oh, did I even read that right? Él se cree que ahora mismo la gente con casa y aire acondicionado me da envidia. Él es un envidioso. So, porque cuando él tenía 13 años, estaba como un cuero en la escuela por el doctor Juan Besota. Y no en un palacio con gente mamándole las tetas. Él envidia a la gente, pero people are like, who says that after school you can have all the sex, the orgy that you want, and then when you turn responsible, then you may even be able to be homeschooled and host as many orgies as you want every day. But you need to be responsible and obey the law. Otherwise, te van a dejar en la escuela, te van a hacer ir a la universidad. Todavía cuando estaba cumpliendo 18 años, I'm like, what about college? Para que se fuera y dejara de violarme. Was that him or Albert? I couldn't tell him apart sometimes like that. He raped me. And he was talking about the future. I'm like, what about college? Así se fue. Ya la semana siguiente estaba abrazándome, que bueno, tengo mi libertad, voy para la universidad, aquí nadie haga algo. What? No, what was getting in the way of him attending college by himself? Uno dejó ahí que de jugar pelota los sábados para violarme. Y yo dije, no, aquí no te quiero nunca. Ew. There's no mail. How far this speech is ruined. What else? But he's not a man, porque with arranged marriages, people just divide property. He's been wanting to kill me before my person. Para él entonces fan del amor de su vida y que Jennifer Mari Vázquez. Pues su mamá mientras usan marihuana. ¿Tú? Da un asco de basura, no sé cómo me acuerdo. Es una basura. No entiende que la propiedad se divide between the actual owners y no una slum moving in. What else? They're stupid. Esta mierda called me una menorita, a minor. It's like you don't know what you're saying. I'm like, I don't want the houses built. They're trying to fake a relationship with me to be with Yolanda Suarez in my homes. Like, I don't want these homes built. And it's like, you don't know what you're saying. You're a minor. Es cuero, es una mierda. I don't even want him near me. Let's give any money today. What time is it? Library closes at 6. password. One more. What else? Well, password is like you would have to like be changing it over and over and over. And one. Or you can decapitate Andres Suarez that stays in my homes without my permission. He steals my money, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money. He steals my personal home that I'm meant to be polyamorous with. And he has this illegal hooker stay there with him and entertain like 7 men. I think the home is meant for me to entertain. Like Arlene is too slow. We may never get an invite. Dale Jennifer hostess. Like you're Arlene, like you're Arlene. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Es una mierda. Es una basura. It's so embarrassing, suckers. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Son basura. I was there. In the meantime, I have unwanted guests in this party of mine that don't want to leave my house. Él se cree que yo le voy a decir que me enseñe la bubu. That he buys with the Ew. Oh, son cueros, son mierda. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. De Nereida, Galicia. That stays in my homes without my permission. That steals my vehicles. That gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Nidia Velasquez. You can decapitate Nidia Vasquez. You can decapitate Fernando Vasquez if he stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money. They're disgusting. Son una gente, son worse than hillbillies. Esa tipa se montó en mi BMW, my personal BMW, una vieja. No entienden lo que es el respeto. Son basura. Son una asquerosidad. Un cuero. You guys are meeting sandwich. At Catholic Charities, well, he steals my money and se lo da a Jennifer Mari Vasquez. I got free food at Catholic Charities. Me roba mi dinero y se lo da a Jennifer Mari Vasquez, my Bitcoin. Se lo da a ella. My personal Bitcoin. He stole from me y se lo dio a ella. Él es un cuero, es un vago, una mierda. Es una basura. Ew. He's been trying to kill me since I was born, before I was born. After my generational wealth. Es un cuero. So son basura. It's not even funny. It's like a pester. So I don't do shit like that. Ew. Amor. Entonces, Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo quiere saber entre Jennifer Mari Vázquez y yo, quién en los comentarios dice en la lucha libre ganó Jennifer, ganó Arlene, el corazón. Esa mierda no merece nada. Esa mierda no merece nada. Son una gente tan ignorante. They're worse than little kids. They're worse than an adult daycare. They're disgusting. They're embarrassing too. Ew. I'm gonna kill Jennifer Vasquez in self-defense one day. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo. Es aquí chismosa, annoying, a pester, nosy as fuck. Se cree que la gente son su muñeca y su muñeco. And that people are gonna comment. Oye, él se cree. Oh, for real. Él se cree que si la gente le dice, no, yo no haga eso con Jennifer, pídele perdón a Arlene, él está listo para ponerme matrimonio. That's what they're looking for? Or because I'm the second cousin that he was embarrassed that people would mock him for being with me. He said decades ago. El tipo un cuero. I don't want him in my life ever. It's disgusting. Ñoño basura. My house back. I want my BMWs from 1999 back. Brand new condition. I've heard that when they can't provide that for one, se matan. Hopefully. Porque cuántos años han pasado y él dejó que Jennifer Mari Vázquez lo manejara. Él dejó que Jimmy Jandalini Suárez lo manejara. Thinking that I'm a doormat that I won't ever ask for my vehicle back. Or that I don't like that he's stealing from me. Or that my parents don't call the police and the FBI every time that he entered my home to rape me after he left. He's disgusting. You're gonna get a general. Fool. Ew. They're embarrassing. Ew. I thought it was Sunday. Where's all the mockery from Jennifer Mari Vázquez y él hacia mí? Why don't they post it publicly? They're disgusting. If they can't say it publicly to one, they can't say it privately. So they stalk one and they cause poverty and starvation, not only so one dies, but also so that one hears their disgusting voice mocking one. Es un cuero, una mierda. I don't ever want that near me. It's disgusting. I don't know. What else? 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 And else. Look, I need to let them know so that they kill, hopefully hang themselves and make it easier for the FBI without the FBI making the arrangements. What else? Where did it go? What else? I am. And she knew. What else? 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 Oh, I blocked her. Was she not blocked? I thought I blocked her from Facebook. That's hilarious. I thought her. Oh, maybe I unblocked her for a reason. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, son bruta. Ella dice ella no come, ya lo que toma en shore. Have you heard that? Arlene lo que come es en shore. Ella no necesita dinero. Son asco, son basura. Ellas se creen que they took over the government a long time ago. Ew, 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 oh, ya se despidió of her kids con esa foto. Oh, porque what I'm saying is like one needs to let them know that one is seeking the death penalty for them. Apparently, as many times as one needs to. Obviously, they hang themselves and kill themselves. So it's easier for the FBI to not have to waste money on killing Jennifer Mari Vasquez. Her kids are death penalty worthy. Are rape victims. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who else was I getting a message? I'm bored. When I'm this bored and I'm bored like this, I seek the death penalty for people publicly. This publicly. This is so fun. They're so Oh, and I hate that because even with I say that I never have this problem with Spectrum Runner, but I may run into a situation that I would. Anyways, I've done great. There was a job that I was gonna apply. Oh, HEV, but it's in the pharmacy. Don't change my mind. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? This is so fun. It's a bibliothèque. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Oh, that peach isn't good. I need to buy fruit, and I need to buy fruit. You can decapitate Andres Suarez that steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my personal home, steals my personal vehicles, is unhealthily obsessed with me my vagina and my property and my title. You can decapitate El Anthony Capisano ese. You can decapitate Alex Suarez, que steals my personal homes from me after he was emancipated. What an emancipation, and people say he put on a onesie and pretended to be Jaden and working money. Oh, esta es su amiga, gente, esta es su amiga. Anyways, my point of contact is se cree. Ew. What else? What else? What else? He's trafficked people to my parents' home, and he's been like, when you see that person, call me, call me. Ew. Oh, da un asco. Fo. Anyways, what was I saying? Or se puso supuestamente un onesie in my home and was joking around that he was dating or Gilani who weren't born already. Wow, just wow. Que gente tan irresponsable. Anyways, I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals from me, gets in the way of receiving money, steals my homes, and steals my vehicles. It's July 11, 2025. She could have been profiled by him of one of those girls that says, I'm always going to live at the library. What else? Mamacita, Santa Claus. What else? What else? How much money do I owe to these people? What else? They're after my password, so they're excited. They want para acá, flash, todo a celebrar. I've been through this before. Sadly. Hoy es miércoles, alita peseta. So ellos van hoy para aquí a celebrar que vieron mi password type. Como si fueran el esposo, como si hubiesen abierto mi crica, porque ellos son porn addicts and sex addicts. They're very gross. No son hombres. I'm stadium is getting money when I take them to the flash. What else? More. I'm bored. They were hoping that would happen, me showing my password like much more privately, just live with them, along with my tetas being exposed. Who's gifting me money today? He doesn't understand the law. He's very dangerous. Well, who's gifting me money today? A text message that I received. Checking it. The camera on my phone isn't working properly. Look at this. There's no button for me to move the camera on. Starting my phone. What else I got? Who's gifting me money today? Almost 15 minutes time. Born. You can decapitate me, homies, hottest on assistance, and rape me to steal my money, to get in the way of my receiving money, to steal my vehicles. For 20 years, he's been stealing my personal vehicles, my personal homes, where this forced me to work. Yeah. He's a porn addict, he's a sex addict. So he empieza con his cuddle one cat and your friends that don't want to hear it. Arlene, type, give me a hotspot device. That's why they don't fund me. What else? They think I'm scoring woman that cries. That to Maria Celeste Herreras must be so funny to watch. For real. I haven't snickered so much in a while. I just posted on Facebook. AT&T said congratulations. Your payment went through. That's not you saying so. What else? What's what I want to do? What else? I'm gonna eat a La Papa next month. Who's gifting me money today? I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? You can decapitate everyone that steals from me, stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, is trying to traffic me into Puerto Rico to rape me for him to be with my mistress. I am mistress. El carro que me roba en mi casa con mi dinero. Damasco. Yeah, I purposely missed out being around my siblings in 2020 because they're gonna be. That guy also stays in your home without your permission. That woman also stays in your home without your permission. That kid stays in your home without your permission. They're lazy and time wasters. For I'm gonna get on Tinder actually. How many five followers currently trying to see? Yeah. That one will take me to quit. No, I quit. I think they clean at what is it, World Market? I had to sign up where I would have had to clean, so I walked out of there. There they go. So he's trying to kill me anyways, but if he stalks me, this is his fist, and he's like, I didn't die for not wanting to clean. You could have gotten a part-time job to save your children and yourself. Do the pestering girl and say Jaden Kalani, she didn't take the job to save your life. Oh, esto no es superheroes bandwagon, asquerosidad cavernícola pendejo. Ew, they're so bigger. For these 5 years plus. Y no decide lo que yo voy a hacer con mi vida. Es un asco, es una basura. Cuando digo que es una basura, es una mierda. Mira esto, gente. Él fue a la escuela Doctor Juan B. Soto porque a veces a él le hablaron de las Naciones Unidas. y del FBI, cómo comportarse, la policía visita. Desde Zen School en la segunda unidad Epifanio Estrada, ahí siempre hay un policía ayudando a la gente a cruzar. So disgusting. Es una mierda, una basura. This is so small. Anyways, I've applied to how many jobs? Bibliotech. What was the other one? Bad Bunny and J. Crew. I'm bored. Now he wants to make Lonnie my caregiver porque Lonnie's allowed to learn how to drive. So, because they do Latino porn, steal from one and cause starvation. And I've been fantasizing with the idea that Lonnie will drive me to doctor's appointments. Since when? And his Cuddle One Canyon friends have to hear that shit just to suck that dick. Yeah, asco. That's why I have no respect for them. Ew, 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 ew. Y gente tan puerca that I'm seeking the death penalty for. Where did they go? What else? 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 Go to the comments. Ew, 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 ew. I'm bored. I'm bored. I feel like I filmed the whole country. Right on that day, boom. I'm bored. Just give me money today. What is that? Isn't there Hilton hotels in some places that are really outdoorsy? What do I want to do? Big, 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 big. He wants to show me that he was with Jennifer in Utah. Well, he was there while I was there. So was Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Then their third wheel, possibly. I mean, Will stays at the Grand America. What else? What else? Donald Mesco. There are bears in there, so gross. Yeah. What else is giving me money? I have a lease with Villas Aicois until 2026 April. That he's angry because he's trying to traffic me into my dad's home to rape me so he can take Jennifer Marie Vasquez out to my home that he steals from me with my vehicle and my property, my Bitcoin. Como la maestresa, porque se acoge por el culo, en la arena, en el counter en la biblioteca de noche cuando está cerrada, en el self-checkout literalmente. Por ese hoyo él también lo mete, no sabe ni por qué, pero lo alcanza todo. Ella mete la cabeza ahí mientras se le da por el culo. ¿Qué más hacen cuando cierran la biblioteca? Porque me quiere enseñar videos of where he puts his penis that is in me, thinking that it's gonna hurt me. I don't understand his language. It's just disgusting. Anyways, Bon Appetit is calling me. We'll be right back. Making this trip. Where's Wild? Entonces él coge de rey y quizás dice que yo tengo fans. And then this live, so then I can charge my phone fully.